Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hey, hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and today, continuing with Tag Team Month, we're flying on the Dudes at Ringside jet, well, even though I haven't flown it in a month or two, but now I'm flying to Italy, and I have to get a lot of gas on that trip. So, introduce yourselves to my internationally known audience.
Hello, hi everyone, I'm Luna Moreno, la Ginarca. I come from a small place in Italy where wrestling is not very well known, and I'm trying to reach the top from this small town. I'm from Dream Pro Wrestling, I have a stable, the Eden, and I'm here with my enforcer, Frank Tanaka.
Welcome, Frank. Welcome to Dudes at Ringside.
So maybe he's having some problems with internet. So I'm here.
Hi, good afternoon.
Oh, welcome, Frank. Welcome. So introduce yourself to my internationally known audience.
I'm Frank Tanaka. I'm from Dream Pro Wrestling, and I am the enforcer of the Eden. If you get a problem with us, I will whip your ass.
Yes. Not a problem with that. I'm always looking for an enforcer. So, when did you guys get into the business? Like, when did you know that professional wrestling was your thing?
Okay, it was totally casual at first because I knew wrestling because I watched it with my cousins. But then it grew as a passion to me. It started in a very peculiar way because I was playing some games that included wrestling, some role-playing games. That's really strange, I know, and some textual role-playing games with my friends. And then I start to see wrestling, and I fall in love with some wrestlers such as Michelle McCool and Victoria. I saw this strong woman. I saw this really strong woman. I fell in love totally because I was like, wow, I want to be like her. I want to be like her. I want to be this strong. In fact, I'm a very, very, I'm a girl rat, a gym rat because I love weightlifting, I love powerlifting, and I love wrestling, of course. And in wrestling, I love the fact that it's theater, it's sport, it's everything you would like to express better. I love the fact that it's so theater. Wrestling is what is a very intense experience that can make me express like I want, and that's what I seek for creativity. And awesome. In wrestling, everything can be real. And I think it's a more intense experience than acting. I think it's something that is unique. It is in its own way. It's just something that I wanted to do with all my heart.
Awesome.
Just something that I wanted to do with all my heart.
Awesome. So Frank, you next.
Something that I wanted to do.
Okay, I always dream about to be a pro wrestler. I think this was a thing that I knew that I will do for life since I was a little kid. My first match I saw was the Royal Rumble match of 2004. So that was amazing. And since then, I think this is what I want to do. And I made reality like 7, 8 months ago when I started to train in Dream Pro Wrestling, and now I made my debut. I inspired by AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, who are my favorite wrestler in the world, absolutely. So I know I don't have their style in the ring, absolutely, but they inspired me to become a wrestler.
Mm. So who trained you to?
We are trained by the Dangerous Prince Massimo Pesca. He fought in Beyond Wrestling and he fought in WXW, in Germany. It's a famous promotion in Europe. And we are also trained by some other people but the head trainer is Matt Speech, Massimo Pesca. In Italy is Matt Speech. In abroad is Massimo Pesca. And he started this promotion that is Dream Pro Wrestling. We are doing our show now. We did 2 shows, and in which we are debuting step by step. So we are lots of guys. I'm the only girl, and we are starting to our shows. We are getting a good audience. We are doing our storylines, our characters. So that's all. And we want to
Yeah,
grow. We
finally,
want
we
to
can
be.
show who we are.
What was that, Frank?
Hmm?
I'm trying to hear what Frank said.
Finally, we can show who we are, as I said before. I don't know if you understood.
Okay. So, like, when you train, what's like the toughest things you guys have to do with your training? Is it the weights? Is it the jumping off the top ropes? Is it like having to know that your opponent could actually catch you? Like, what is like toughest things that you've been taught by your trainer?
I think that this is personal because there are people that excels in power moves, but they aren't agile. There are people that excels in character, and everyone has its own comfort zone, its own habitat. Of course, you must learn to do all the things, but everyone has its own comfort zone. That is not something bad because I think that that if you have one quality, you must use it in wrestling because we are trying to use all the chances we have to get success. So you have to know who you are. You have to express who you are at 100%. You have to be the best the best version of yourself, and that's what I try to do. For example, like I think that that wrestling is a travel of self-discovery, because you have to know, you have to understand who you really are, you have to be authentic, and you have to convey all you are in a character, and that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. I try to connect with people, and I think this is the greatest thing you can do. It's not to me, it's not a move, it's not a particular move, it's not something particular, but wrestling is a really difficult, is a word in which you must do everything. You must act, you must try to express something. People must live with something new, something different. You must be different. That's not easy.
So Frank, what is like the most what kind of advice did your trainer give you to within your character that you have with the enforcer?
They always say to us to enjoy what we do because if we're not enjoy what we do, why we are doing this? And it's kind of advice who I think helped me a lot, helped me to do like everything in the ring, to jump to the corner, do bumps, a lot of bumps, do a lot of things, and I enjoy everything, every single move that makes me feel pain. I enjoy. It's kind of strange, but I enjoy every single moment of that.
So when it comes to like the week of a show, guys, what is like your normal like schedule? Like, do you have to like do a lot more like weights? Do you have to pack your gear assorting like accordingly, like your clothes? Do you like have to pack the car or pack it by the door? Like what do you normally do the week of a show to get yourself all ready to go?
The week of the show, of course, I try to ask me something. What I want from this show. What I want to what I want to express, what I want to say, because I think that it's about what you want to convey to people, what you want to sell, because I'm a little bit of a business person, so I see it also as a work. So to me, this is the fact. What I want to obtain, and also my character, where I am in the ring, is a lot about this, a lot about business things, a lot about hopes and dreams that you convey in wrestling. So that's it. What I want to express, what I want to be, what I want to make people feel, because it's a bit of a manipulation. I say you need to obtain some particular emotion. So what I want, and that's my only thing. It's not what moves I'm gonna do. It's what I want to obtain. I'm this kind of person.
Awesome. So Frank, how about yourself? How do you schedule like the week of a show? Like do you have to like do it separately than everybody else? Do you have to like make sure you have the right gear for that show? Like how do you do that?
No, I'm not scared, because I know what you do.
Oh,
I know
I
what
mean
I.
Frank.
Okay, perfect.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, and the right gear was for me a nightmare the week before the show, because once you're ready until the day before, so it was a kind of nightmare. But the whole week I go to the gym to train every single day, and I'm going to focus to the goals of that show to make people feel emotions, to show them what I can do, what I can aspire to people, even if I'm a heel now. But I want to they remember of us, of me.
Awesome. So like do you both like go to someone to make your like ring clothes, or do you figure out them on your own? Like I know some male wrestlers just go to like a store and they find gear, or they go to somebody. Do As a manager, do you ever see yourself going in the ring and actually competing, or you just want to be a manager?
Me.
Yes.
I debuted as a fighter, so I had my first match. I'm not only a manager, I am also the muscles of my team. I'm the mind and the muscles, because when I'm in the ring, I like to keep control. So I am everywhere. I wanted to make sure that everything goes good in the ring, and I am really something I am really controlling of my teammates too, because I want to obtain a red shirt, as I said, and to obtain this result, I am everywhere. Like I had a tag team match, and I a lot of time I blocked the enemy team's offenses, or I did something illegal, when the ref didn't see, because I wanted to win. I just want to win. That's my goal on the ring.
Yep, that's the number one goal. Win, win, win. No matter what. No matter what.
Yeah, you know the song. All I do
Yeah.
is win, 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 no matter what.
So who makes your wrestling gear when you do wrestle?
Frank or me?
Oh wow, okay, that's cool. That you guys actually like tailor
No,
the
no, no.
stuff.
Frank or me? Who must
Oh,
answer?
either
I
one,
can see
either
the
one.
question.
Go, Frank. Then I go.
Yes.
Okay, my cousin make my ring gear, a part of the ring gear, like the shorts, like the kimono, and the rest I buy a piece there, another piece to another part. So it was kind of difficult, but I want to people to remember me even for the gear because I want to they are like wow, uh, this guy is have an incredible gear. So it's kind of difficult now because I already started. So I'm not in the mood of doing great things for now with the gear, but more in the ring. But maybe later in the future I will make my gear more special than now. Now I want to make a special gear, but I concentrate more in the ring action.
And as you me, I love having multiple gears. So I have some gears that are assembled by me. I have some gears that are made by a customist, and I love thinking about my gear because I want to convey an idea each time, and I want my gear to reflect a part of the storyline in which I'm involved. So I like telling stories with my gear, and I love thinking about my makeup. I love thinking about it's not just the gear, it's the eye, it's the hair, it's the makeup, and I always try to do something new because I also work a lot with colors because I think that some colors have the particular have the can convey some emotions. So like the first time I was red because I needed this kind of color. The second time I was blue. Maybe next I'd be white and with glitter. And I love expressing myself with gears too. It's not something I underestimate. It's something I value a lot.
Is there any like tag teams that you guys been watching on the scene in Italy that you've been wanting to work with and you haven't had the opportunity to work with?
We have a lot of good tag teams in Italy, but there are tag teams such as BBB, tag teams such as Most Wanted that they are no more, but there were a lot. There aren't female tag teams in Italy. I don't see female tag teams. There was one in SAW, but not anymore. And I don't have personally someone I want to challenge because I think it's the occasion. It's all about the occasion. It's not about who I want to fight. Of course, I will try to fight everyone to show that we can be competitive, that we can be dominant. But I don't have a particular dream match since I want to see what's in store for me. I want to see the occasion. I want to see I want to see it all and then value.
Would you ever think about adding another female to your team? Like maybe make her like your assistant. So like someone has to work with you, but like they're just like your small, you know how somebody hires an assistant to be behind you so they can take care of all the paperwork. So
Oh,
you're just
I am La Ginarca, so I have this man that are my enforcer because they have a contract with me. I'm their manager. I have their careers in my hands, and I take
And we
occasion for
are to
them.
make
They work
money,
for me.
man. So
But I would like one of my dreams in wrestling is probably to have a full women's stable because I am la ginarca. La ginarca means ginarchia, that in Italian is the government of women. I'd like to have an ill stable of women, all women, such as the Spice Girls of wrestling, without the
oh wow,
singing.
okay.
And I would love to make grow female talents from Italy and Europe. I want to make a renaissance of female Italian wrestling, since we are few and we don't have a lot of space in Italy. But my dream is to be the manager and the front girl of a whole women's stable. That's one of my dream wrestling, destructive force of full of women.
Wow. So is there any women that you would, if you ever started this women's stable, like, is there any dream women that you would like to like get together?
You know, I have a friend, a female friend that maybe will watch this podcast, and she's training in WXW, and I would start with her. Her name is Valentina. Rename Valentina Di Matteo, and I think that she will be the first. But I'd like to have any kind of women, such as I want the sporty women, I want the stylish women. That's what I think. And that's one of my little dream.
Awesome. So is like after the show, is there any like, what is like your go-to food that you always have to have?
Frank,
Here you go, Frank first.
I don't know, because after a show, I prefer not to eat. Yeah, it's kind of strange, I know, but what I prefer, I just drink a lot. Maybe if I get something, I will eat what happened. You know, what I have on hand.
Okay. And you next.
Yay. I love eating pizza the day after, because the day before the weeks before the show, usually I eliminate pizza. That is usually one of my cheat food. I have two cheat foods: pizza and ice cream, because I love ice cream. I would, if it was for me, if I wasn't an athlete, I would eat only ice cream because I love ice cream. You know.
You said pizza. Now I'm thinking about pizza all night long, because I know pizza in Italy is completely different than it is in the States.
Yes, but your pizza is also good. I've ate pizza in Budapest, pizza in England, and I've had American pizza, and I like also those kinds of pizza. It's something different, but you must see it as something different. And when you see it as something different, okay, this is not the pizza from Italy, but it's good in its own way. You know,
you guys definitely do.
And after you can tell ours better.
Yeah, always, because it's Italian. It's Italian. It's in Italy. Of course, it's better. So, my question for Frank and for you, have you guys ever thought of coming to the States to wrestle? And if you have, where would you want to wrestle? Like East Coast, West Coast?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's one of my dreams. Yeah, I would like to wrestle maybe in GCW. They do a lot of crazy things.
Okay.
I love Impact. I have a crush for their creativity. I think that they repackaged very good some wrestlers such as Donna Purazzo, and I love the way they work with characters. Of course, I'm an ambitious person, so I would like to tell that my goal is not the WWE. I would lie, because I think that everyone when starts something and they start with the word art, because I do what everything I do it with passion. I do it with all my art. I don't do it because, okay, I'm bored, I don't have anything to do. Okay, I have goals. I try to do everything I can. And so that's why I have this kind of goals. But I also love. I also would love to go in Japan, for example, because I love Japanese Japanese wrestling. My favorite match ever is Manami Toyota against Aya Kong from 1994. And at the Tokyo Dome, I love this match. It's crazy, a crazy match. And I love also Joshi wrestling. So I would like to go in Japan and then in America. That's I
But at
love
the end, everyone's dream is to go in WWE. We won't lie to, because it's even my goal in the future. Why not? But we have to think about, like Impact Wrestling, GCW, going Japan, going even or in all the Europe to just work. And maybe one day, why not, going to WWE?
Yeah, definitely,
And
guys.
I would also love to work in Europe in Pro Wrestling Eve because I think it's a very good promotion. I love what they do with women wrestling. I love what they are trying to express. I love their a little bit punk style, and I love the fact that it is so creative in its own way, so unique, and and that's why I would like to work here. I would like to work in Italy, then in Europe, and then to go expanding my business and my name. I have a bit of a plan.
Awesome. Before we go, guys, if my fans wanted to follow you guys on social media, how can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook as Luna Moreno and on Instagram as La Ginarca. La, and I don't know how to say it in English, but I think you can tag me. So La Ginarca with some special signs. I don't know how to tell it in English. And that's it.
And Mr. Frank?
You can follow me on Instagram. Just follow Frank Tanaka 05, and you will have all of my pictures, all updates about me.
Awesome. Do you guys have any merch yet? And if you do, let's before we go, if anybody wants to go buy anything of you guys, how can they find it?
Thank you, but we don't have merch right now for the Eden because we are really
You're
new.
starting to think about.
Well, the mask you come out to the ring with would be a cool thing to sell because a lot of people sell. There's a girl that from Colorado. She comes out with a mask on, and she comes out. She'll have the masks on the table, and she personalizes the masks, and you should try to sell those masks. People put things like that on their walls. Like somebody sent me a Jason mask in the mail a few weeks ago. I was kind of creeped out by it, but it was a
Yeah,
Jason
lots
mask.
of people told me this.
Yeah, it's something
I think it will be
original,
cool.
not the shirt, because I mean everyone sells shirts. So stop shirts. Let's start to sell masks.
Masks.
Yeah, and
Masks.
my idea is to wearing a mask, wearing a different mask every single show. It's like a different thing. I think that will work.
Yeah. That's like the different thing about certain wrestlers. Like lots of wrestlers wear a mask, some of them don't wear masks, but you guys bring something different to the game. Like, and I'm glad that I had a chance to have you on the podcast.
And that's the when I created the Eden, I wanted to offer something new because we are trying to do a unique gimmick. You can see on social media, you can follow me, you'll see what are we trying to do, and I think I hope the future is bright for us, and I have lots of ideas. I have lots of things I want to express, I want to tell, I want to narrate. So that's it. And we are hoping to do more shows in Dream Pro Wrestling. So please don't follow us, but follow our little promotion that it's expanding, it's growing, and it's Dream Pro Wrestling in Salerno. Thank you.
Awesome. When on Instagram, just send me the link, the for the promotion. I will definitely tag them in the poster from today.
Of course, I'll send you
anything. And the picture, my virtual selfie at the end. So thank you so much, guys. I'm Joe Panther III.
Luna Moreno.
And Frank Tanaka.
And we will catch you in